Welcome in, Leos, to your urgent reading, January 2024. This reading is meant to be used in conjunction with your general monthly reading for January for Leo. That is already posted. That'll autoplay at the end of this reading in case that's something you haven't viewed yet, to give you the most information possible. So let's get into your extra information today. Today they want to do animal totems for my great Leos, and they want to give you 2 animal totems. So we're talking about a transitional from one animal into the other. So without further ado, your first animal that you're moving out of is a woodpecker, little woodpecker. And then they got you moving out of that, and they got you moving into a condor, huge bird, largest wingspan of all the birds. So let's talk about the transition from woodpecker into condor. The first thing and the most noticeable of all things is the size, the wingspan, and the ability to hover and just soar. The condor just stretches his wings out there and he just glides and glides and glides around, where the woodpecker is much more flighty, much more flappy of the wings. And this is a push for greater withdrawal, like looking at a wider perspective of things, to zoom out a little bit here in January. This is important for any kind of stuff that is holding you back. Anything like bad habits that you got to break, anything like negative thoughts, negative emotional patterns. This is what Spirit is saying. Zoom out. Look at the bigger picture here. Is it worth it? More than likely not. Also, when we have the condor, we want to stop taking things at face value because we're so zoomed away here. They are saying you got to look at the bigger picture. Don't look at face value for things, people, situations, and circumstances this month. Because the woodpecker, he doesn't have that zoomed out approach. You know, he's working with what's right in front of his beak, what's right in front of his face, right? So he's getting those bugs, he's knocking on that tree, he's finding, he's doing work. And the condor is less about doing the work, less about what's right in front of your face, because he is zoomed out and he is just gazing. He's taking everything in, all of his surroundings. And since we're talking about surroundings, the woodpecker, he's, mostly worried about his one tree, maybe his one little patch of tree that he's pecking at and working at the bugs with, where the surroundings are so much more important for the condor because he's taking it all in. He's got that zoomed out approach and he can see everything from that gaze way up on his glide. So in that same way, they want you to pay attention to your environment in the month of January. Pay attention to what is going on. Zoom out to make sure you can see everything so you don't miss a single darn thing. And this is key for a lot of my great Leos having a very successful January. I'm very confident that you'll do such things. Hopefully this information has helped push you over the edge with your urgent reading. Hope you guys have a great January. I know you will.
So I guess the fortune teller's right.